you shut up?
All right, we three meet again.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
A couple weeks,
Yep.
by my count.
We have, of course, kept everything firmly in mind. Ziggy's dead, Carrington's dead, Carter's dead. We're downstairs. We got that emergency lantern.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have no idea what time it is. I guess after 11, because Carrington's already dead.
Yes. I want to say it's 12:45 right now.
Okay.
I believe the time is 12:45.
Well, we were talking before we started recording, trying to go over possible clues or avenues, and we thought of there's using this lantern to try to explore the darkened place. I'm going to have to find a way to light it. I don't know if I can just... I
was going to say, for an adventure game, it is surprisingly easy. This is... after all, a Rumpkoff coil lantern.
I hope I'm not on a time limit now that I've turned it on.
Weirdly enough, you are, but you just turn it right on if it goes off again. So.
Oh, well,
yes.
All right. We'll go faff around till it goes out on its own. The other place we haven't been is this room. Office door here.
I think both of those are excellent ideas of places to go.
Well, the other thing Skippy and I were talking about while you were getting your headphones is this room. Because as we noted last time and then immediately got distracted by Ernie and listening at doors, this is an awfully suspiciously complicated animation to waste on nothing at all.
Yes, it is.
So we're expecting to find a corpse in here.
Okay, there is a slight gameplay mechanic in place for that, but it certainly doesn't hurt to look at the various vats. Now remember, last time when you got up and dug around in there, she was like, boy, these fumes sure are...
I'm sure Laura is just one whiff away from swooning into the tank and dying. So
literally getting the vapors.
So, I will certainly not stop you from poking around in any of these vats that you choose, but...
good.
That is something to keep in mind. If you look in the right one, actually, I think you get a bit of an Easter egg, even different than the unicorn.
Okay. I'm expecting to find a corpse, so I'm looking for something with a corpse-like description. We've got turtle, marsupials, tubular shapes, bulky creature with a huge head. Dr. Smith? It's Dr. Smith.
I like that in the absence of logic, we're relying not only on metagaming, but confirmation bias.
Right.
We're certain that there's a body here, so we just need to find something that looks corpse-like.
It's true. Yeah, this is maybe one of the sour points, because there are a number of things in this game. I think I mentioned this in the thread, but they either have zero clues pointing towards them, like at all, no possible way to find them other than just knowing it. Or you have to metagame. You have to say, well, they wouldn't put in this animation unless,
Yeah. Well, this is interesting. Something odd, half man and half fish. Or maybe it's just a trick of the light. The other one that caught my eye is this very vague, indistinct shapes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look at both of those. Let's find the corpse.
Let us do it. Let me just furiously look up something here real quick.
Oh, that's not Dr. Smith at all.
What is the number that you're looking in?
11.
Oh, I see. This
is the one, the half man, half fish. And sure enough, just as Laura described it, it's a half man, half fish.
Well, there you have it.
I thought she was just being...
Nothing more than a creature from the Black Lagoon, please.
Right.
Boy, those
well, that's
fumes.
The same description we got last time, so I'm going to take a quick breath of fresh air.
That's fine. I think that does work. I think, actually, yeah.
I don't know. I hope that works.
Oh no! We found him. Oh, this is such a good opportunity. If you have
I got questions for you.
If you have anything, and do it quickly because he will kick you out. You can come right back in, but
okay.
Of course.
No, we can't waste this opportunity, much as I'd love to.
I think eventually. Okay, so what do we got?
We got all the characters, including 3 dead ones.
Yes.
We've got a bunch of generic stuff. We can ask him about the burglary, but we already had that happen.
I was gonna say, I think I posted that in the thread.
Yes, I'm not actually reading the thread to avoid spoilers,
Yes.
but Vector.
I did show you. I wanted you to see that so badly. And I will say that asking him about the burglary does not grant you anything.
Mm-hmm. How about Pippin's notepad? Isn't that the one where it talked about the fence?
Yes.
Or,
well, no, that was the carbon paper, sorry.
Oh, carbon paper talked about the fence.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, either one is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that.
I don't think you only have you can keep coming back in and asking him stuff.
Well, if I buzz him right after,
I
looks
know
like
nothing of carbon paper. Yeah, it's not his accent. Not like that he has a better accent.
I do not care about that. Okay, Skippy, you do a better German than me. Go ahead.
But that English Dummkopf has written on his little notepad.
That's very Doctor Strange.
If he had a good German memory, he would remember everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he is just literally ignoring clues.
Right.
All right, Dr.
You're welcome
Carrington.
for single-handedly alienating your German viewership.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody out there.
So sorry.
Or should I say? I don't know how to say sorry in German.
I seem to have skipped past that.
Oh.
But he basically did not seem to acknowledge that
Carrington is
dead.
dead.
Thrown out.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find him again. Dadgummit, he knows the body's in there. He's hiding the bodies.
It is a live possibility. He certainly. I think we might, after we asked him about the museum, have a motive for him now. In that he was, driven mad by his mother's paintings being stolen when he was a kinder, you might say.
Yeah, but he was obsessed with finding the thief, not being a thief.
That's true. Although, maybe he doesn't know who stole it, and he's sort of killing whoever he thinks the most likely person is. Something like that.
What do you think, Skippy?
Maybe he's playing the long con, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
He steals the dagger, creates a huge scandal, and then he gets to be the hero when he magically produces it.
That's true. It's possible, but man, that's given him a lot of credit.
Yeah, it is. Somebody that I think might be... Will? On that he killed people because he thinks that...
Well,
you do know...
that's telling.
He does know that this is a traveling exhibit. Like, it's not just gonna be here.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looks like I get 3 questions before he throws me out.
Okay. He was an art thief, is what he said about Ziggy.
He said he's probably an art thief.
He probably thinks everybody's an art thief after they stole from his...
To be fair, I am literally an art thief.
Right.
I have a dinosaur bone.
Why don't you ask him about that bone? Just see what he has to say.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
let's ask him about this bone.
Hey, Wolf, I'm
Again, ask Dr. Miklos. Everyone's telling me ask Dr. Miklos.
Yeah, it's almost as if the game was hinting that might be important.
If you want to know about bones, she's your woman.
Ziggy.
Let's ask about this medallion here.
Oh yeah, what do you think about that medallion? I care nothing for this medallion. Yeah, right.
Have you? Now, I don't remember right now, but I kind of suspect that there have been several Ankhs visible in this museum, given there's a giant Egyptian display here.
Right. Yeah, it's true. Well,
All right. I'm just... Okay, now that I know I've got options, I can...
I'm not... All right, here we go.
Nothing.
Character development is what this is.
Yeah.
He's intense about the museum.
I'm sad to say that we actually, by this point, might know more about Wolf Heimlich than we do any other character in this game.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad?
Including Laura.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Es tut mir leid. Looks like I'm sorry in German. So es tut mir leid, German viewers.
That goes double for me.
Yes. And doppel for my friend, Sticky.
Stop it!
Alright.
Fuel to the fire, Bacter.
I'm just gonna start looking through tanks right now, and I don't care what you say.
Are you? Are you just gonna look through tanks?
I'm gonna try.
Alright. You start looking through those tanks.
Oh, it just gives me a generic message.
Oh, can you not when he's in here?
It won't let me, yeah.
I guess maybe that's what he's in. Maybe
Maybe you only get so many shots.
Man. Well, let's do some stuff and then come back later, and then you can rifle through them later.
Let's go into a different room, and I'm trying.
Feels well preserved.
I guess I can't go through there anymore.
I thought you had just enough time. Well, maybe not.
Let's try one last time. I'm going to go
Alright.
as fast as I possibly can.
This is such a weird exchange. You just pop in and get out of here, and then
Look at Laura just pump her arm.
come back 1 second.
No! Made it! Yes!
Yes! Oh, Wolf. Hey, Ernie.
Yeah, you can
How's
tell
it
me
going?
about this dino bone.
I don't know. Why don't you ask Miss Miglos about that? Nope. Don't have much
Dadgummit.
time. Ernie.
We're getting pinballed around.
Wait,
this
here we go.
stupid
Psychic
museum.
door opening. Opens it with her mind.
Mm-hmm.
Man, everybody. This is a.
Oh.
Come on. You got it. Ah, so close.
We don't got it.
Look, just go in Wolf's office already.
No!
You know that the room is locked anyway. You're gonna get.
It's-
Alright. Alright. It feels remarkably well preserved.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Alright, let's go into his office.
Alright.
So, this is what happens when an unstoppable Snoop meets an immovable
Bull.
idiot.
I might call the chapter that. I like that.
Thank you.
So, here's this office. Is it everything that you dreamed?
Is that an arquebus? Because that looks like an arquebus.
I believe that is an arquebus.
Yeah!
Oh, you picked up the cheese!
I did!
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment.
Wolf!
Look, he wants
It's
to
a
be
mouse!
I am
absolutely sure.
100% certain that is not a legal thing to have.
No,
a booby
no.
trap like that.
Thompson machine guns themselves, I
Mm-hmm.
think, were illegal to have in the 1920s.
Alright.
Is
we had to
Wolf being
reload.
harassed by, like, I don't know, Speedy Gonzalez or something?
Maybe he's just, passive-aggressively trying to kill Olympia's little thing or whatever.
I think it was this one we wanted to look at.
That 13?
Is it-
That's totally
Yeah,
possible.
the vague one.
Okay.
The vaguely humanoid shape.
I'm taking advantage of Wolf being away. Oh, dang it, there's no corpse in here either. It's just gross fish.
Pickled fish?
Just a bunch of gross fish.
Alright. Nothing in here at all. Stupid waste.
Except
Except for the Dagger of Amon Ra!
Bundy fun. Hang on, walk me through this. Did you just haplessly stumble
Yes,
across the
he
goddamn
did.
dagger of Amon Ra?
It's the Dagger
Two
of
times in the
Amon Ra,
night.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, good heavens.
This is, interestingly, available from the very start of the game. You can just motor right down on here instantly and find it. Yeah.
Like before
there-
even the first murder?
No, because you can't get down here before you
Yeah,
eavesdrop
that's what I
on Yvette and Olympia. But from the very second you can get down here, it is right in that vat. Now you might be wondering, how on earth would I find this normally, except through, just scumming through all these vats?
Mhm.
Let me tell you, there is, at some point in time during the night, if you are in a particular location, you will hear the intercom crackle, and Olympia will say, "Hey, Ernie, can you check VAT 13? There seems to be a clog in it." There is
Mhm.
no way to tell when that's going to happen.
I see.
It is just totally random that you would find it.
Now, is it possible to hoop yourself if you get Wolf stuck in here and are no longer able to?
Actually, the Dagger of Amon Ra is not necessary to complete the game. You can actually win the game without it. So, yes, it is possible to miss it. It is quite possible, in fact. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
There we are. I seem to recall in a previous conversation with yourself, Mr. Bagger,
Yes.
that there was some hand wringing, some gleeful chuckling going on, saying, "Yes, you hapless jackaninnies will never find it." Yes.
I was kind of hoping when he was in there, because you clicked on that same stupid vat so many times. I was like, please no, please no. But it was not to be, I'm afraid. Yep, that's
Yeah,
that's
I
the
probably
dagger.
wouldn't have found it if we had saved the game anywhere else. Oh, is this what you were talking about?
Is what I was talking. Oh,
Oh no,
no,
this is
actually,
something else.
this is another. This is so when I said earlier that there were some things in the game that are utterly undirected. This is it. You just have to happen to be in the right place at the right time. So, 2:00.
Well.
We've got Olympia and Wolf in the preservation lab.
Which means we can have anything from a million clicks to just, it's already 2:00.
Right.
Because time moves abruptly whenever I happen to stumble into stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of these a secret bookshelf book?
I would say almost certainly.
Yeah, but Laura didn't seem to notice them.
Welcome to metagaming again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they put that stupid zoom in.
You know what? I am actually I could...
that sounds like something he would do.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Incidentally, I think I'm gonna start referring to Wolf as. Hang on a second. There was an incredibly long German word there.
Oh yeah.
See it again.
Ralph Munsterkorp.
There we go.
Like
you want to take a stab at that, Skippy?
Did you notice that the lamp or the lantern, the overhead lighting has been torn out of the ceiling a few times, and Ernie hates it because he has to glue it back up. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, Thread, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this says Reichsjagdebruch Schundverband.
Yes.
Reichsjagd. Oh my God.
Reichsjagdebruchschunderverband.
Well
Amazing.
said. Gotcha, you don't know where it's been. I know where it's been. It's been stuck in that machine gun that murdered me 30 seconds
Could you look at that again 1 second?
The wire?
The wire, yes. The Reichsjagdebruchschunderverband.
Alright, here we go.
Are you Google translating that message?
I am exactly doing that. 2 seconds.
Good man.
Alright. R-A-J-A...
I should have made you do it.
You know
from
what?
memory.
I'm gonna put this in the later. I'm gonna put this in the thread later. Is what I'm.
All right.
What I'm gonna do.
Just dub it in with perfect pronunciation,
Yes.
so we look like geniuses.
Oh, you know what that length of wire does.
I know. I was hoping to steal it or something.
If only you.
Can you slice it with evidence?
It's a good idea to try to slice it with the dagger.
Cut the dagger. Cut the wire with the dagger. Oh, that is a good idea. That was a great idea.
He has.
I thought for sure I'd be dead. Oh, I am.
He has electrified the tripwire to. Okay, I actually did not know that could happen at all. I have to admit, that's a totally new one on me. So good job, everybody.
Wow.
I can't find any clues in here besides the bookshelf, and I'm not sure. Is there a way to turn the lights off? Maybe see something glowing in the dark?
I don't
Is there a
know.
light switch in here? I don't see a light switch in here.
It's a heck of a place.
I'm about to go check out the dark room.
That's a fine
unless,
place to go.
you can think any other ideas, Skippy. I can't think of anything to do in here.
It's a handsome looking sword up there, I'll say that much.
I'm not stealing the sword. I know it would never let me.
Oh,
But now
No,
I have
that
to
is
try.
No, it's too big to put in your purse. It's too big.
It's not the
Guybrush Threepwood.
well, it's
It's-
not the
It's
yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen. But there you go. Enjoy
I just wanted
your
to show our helpless protagonist.
Mhm.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think we did anything of value in there, so we can, assuming you
No.
did you get the day? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I have the dagger.
I like that Wolf's office is nothing but a death trap.
Oh, there's 2 deaths in there, and that is, I think, more than any other place in the game, so.
Wait, I blinked. Did the electricity not kill us?
No.
No. I don't know if
we
it
just got merely tased.
I don't know if it can kill us if we did it 3 times, because the second time we actually fell down, right?
But that was
is
cutting
it
a
kind of
different
like
wire.
the bong in Quest for Glory 3?
I actually don't know that reference.
Oh, that's another one of those you should not have done that kind of deaths.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I just thought I would try to steal this.
No,
no.
Okay, no, instead.
Oh.
In comes Dr. Miklos.
How much you want to bet she stomps out of here before I can ask her about this stupid bone?
Blood? That's relevant to my interests.
It is. That is her only interest, in fact. Interesting
like
that she thought we would be fond, or we would be concerned about Yvette. Why would we be concerned about Yvette?
Because everyone's dying.
And it's her office, I guess, so that would also make sense. But
And
that
because
isn't-
there's blood all over the blade.
You cannot. I mean, she says that's red ink. I'm sorry. That is. That would be so much red ink.
Mm-hmm.
What could anyone be cutting that would be?
Corpses.
A Safeway bag full of red ink.
I am not the very efficient secretary. That's not a good.
Mm-hmm.
I could not get this open.
Doctor.
All right.
All right.
I decided to use a paper cutter.
Yeah, she did.
I still can't believe
Don't
that
mind me.
Laura just marches right on
Right.
in there.
Yeah. Too
Not
dark.
in front of
Better go.
witnesses.
I don't even know what that means.
Not in front of witnesses?
What does that mean?
Is the snake gonna snitch on you?
I don't even
Trying to
know.
use the big skull.
I think it's the one on the right, isn't it?
I just don't know what that
It-
description means. This is the intercom.
I
Is that a
think
bug?
I think so. That seems like an error prompt when somebody's in the office.
Not
Yeah.
in front of it. Yeah, is there someone in here? Is
Well,
this
the
talking about the
snake's in
snake?
here.
No, the snake was here last time. Oh, no, not that again. No, thank you.
Nope.
I've had enough Egyptian mysticism, and this is not even close to the end of the game.
No, it's not. Well,
There's too many
fortunately-
people still alive.
Yeah.
Let's go out and go back in. I don't know.
Weird. And then
Maybe
try,
we're so used to Olympia coming and going
right.
that
we
we're
just
like,
assume her eyes are on the office at all times. I don't try gripping it well up on the horn. Yeah, looks like you got it there. No, try like the. Yeah, all right, Skippy. All right.
I apologize. That was a
No, that's
dinosaur eating a frog in my throat.
yes, I see. I have no idea what that's all about. Bug.
yeah.
Well, let me enlighten you. It's not going to be necessary right now to open that secret passage. So.
Doesn't matter. I want to open that secret passage.
I know you do.
All right, well, let's go cut the key out of this painting with our new dagger.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely.
With our new
good.
evidence.
Right, our new dagger of Amon Ra. Just
Everyone needs one.
just as a guess, how good do you think she's going to be about showing that to people?
Are you kidding me? I'm frankly surprised we can even ask about it now. Oh, let's say I probably need the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everything else that you ask about, people frequently go, "Oh, where'd you get that?" So maybe, I think there's one more level of zoom in that you have to do. You know what I mean? You have to magnify and glass it while it's glinting again or something.
Silly me.
Don't you know how to solve puzzles?
No.
So I didn't want to
I
say.
would think that would be obvious. All right, I have a skeleton key.
All right.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Well, I know
so
of one locked
interestingly,
room.
Once again, I did not know you could do that. There is another item that you can use to get that off of there. So I'm learning
Really?
just an awful lot this thread.
How about that?
Yeah. Well done, you.
Yeah. I'm going to just
Have
assume
we-
that the secret passage is still bugged, and I'm going down to try to.
All right. Have we come in contact with any locked doors or
Yeah,
chambers?
down in
we
the,
have.
Two at least.
We have.
The
There's
laboratory.
yeah. There's that one that you always wanted to open but were unable to. And
Sure.
was there a second?
Yeah, there was next to the armor room, the one with the transom.
That's the
and
one.
Yeah.
flaky
That's the
paint.
one I was talking about. What was the other one?
This
one right
one.
here in the back.
Oh yeah, that one in the back. Yeah. Yes, I see.
That's key. Door won't open this way.
No, unfortunately, it's
Darn.
not to there.
Some skeleton key.
Let's
No
just take a
dice.
moment to think about who on earth would have attached a key that obviously works with something in this game to a painting in the lobby of a museum with glue.
It's not even glue. It was like strings or like wire threading
some kind
it in.
of weird adhesive or something like that. Like, it's just the most. I mean, I guess it's no more bizarre than having the maintenance area of your museum opened by like shifting the thinker's head back. So.
Well, I believe it's a move called the pedant's gambit.
I see.
In which, and you know, you're a man of academia yourself. But it's where you bank on people actually not knowing anything about Hieronymus Bosch paintings, and therefore wouldn't notice a key glued to it. Thinking that instead of being a masterful oil painting, it was collage.
Yeah.
Oh heavens! I love this game.
That's the best.
I'm calling it right now. I love this game.
It's the best.
Countess,
I love it.
I have the dagger.
Yes.
It's here.
Oh, well, I simply don't care, darling.
I wish I could have seen it.
I'm gonna
Poor other. Yeah, go ahead, stab her.
and that's it.
Let you take a
Apparently, just
closer
let me
look.
take a closer look, and that's
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And now there are
Countess.
2 murderers on the loose.
The answer, you don't say anything when she asks you to take a closer look. You just put it right back in your purse, just
Right.
silently. Poor other. She doesn't know Steve. I'm pretty sure she was just.
No.
Oh, that dreadful man.
You should actually go ahead and murder everybody who doesn't know anything about Egyptology.
Right.
I think that would actually.
I
You
would
will
love
become-
to if this game would let me.
You will be the
Although-
winnowing fork that divides. So, interesting.
Well, to be honest,
yes.
you know, I learned my my investigative techniques from LP Bot.
Yeah,
so-
right. I feel like this would be a good place to say. Again, the only way that you would ever know to look for the dagger is A, if you did that, metagame thing that we did. Or
Right.
B, if you happened to be in the right room at the right time and they said, oh, there's a clog in VAT 13 or whatever.
Right.
You can solve everything else in the game. It will not give you the best ending unless you have found the dagger.
Unless I've got it in my hands.
Like
Interesting.
you can solve everything, and they will go, yeah, but you didn't find the dagger, so I don't know. We don't really believe you.
Right.
So, functionally, the dagger is pretty much the same as the jewels in Colonel's Bequest.
Yes, in that way.
I wonder if Laura's gonna get to keep it.
Nope.
I like to
good.
think so.
hmm
That's just so weird to me. That
We've borked an event flag.
I
we
hope
must
not.
have.
But
Yeah, the game must
I may
always
need
think
to
that
get a
somebody is
backup
still-
save from you, Bacter.
Yeah, I have mentioned we will do
All right,
that.
enough screwing around in that side of the museum.
Yeah, let's screw
Go
around on
find
the other
another
side
corpse.
of the museum. I suppose that is what we're sort of doing. So,
How's it going, Ziggy?
what's up,
Very
Ziggs?
Oh, just taking a load off.
Yeah, he sure is. Bless him. So
Uh,
there's these dinosaurs here.
Can I get eaten by the dinosaur yet?
I don't know. You wanna risk it?
Yes.
I bet you do.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I am just waiting until we see somebody sandwich in that thing's jaws.
hmm
And me too. It's gonna be amazing when we do.
Just the Countess hanging out of its mouth or something. Just like, oh dear,
Right.
Oh,
looks like
1
lunch is
a.m.
on me.
Is it 1 a.m. now?
Yeah,
Oh heavens.
got two.
Well, that is the time that some people were gonna have a meeting, right? Somebody was gonna have a meeting at 1.
I don't think so.
Do we not think so?
Not
thought-
here, and it was
Okay, well,
Olympia
not here.
and Wolf in Wolf's office
Oh,
at 2.
2. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Sup, Ziggs?
What's up, Six? How you doing, man? What's
Pretty good. Lost some weight.
Sure did. Yeah, there's that man.
It wasn't.
Oh my.
No. Was it the armor room that we missed? I think.
Well, It was the Egyptian room,
Yeah.
I believe.
This room weirds me out with the Why is it so letterboxed or whatever you call
Oh, this room
this?
right here? Yeah. It's
Door won't
strange.
open this way.
Oh, gotta be to something else. Something
Escape,
else that we will find will be locked.
Uh-huh.
And not to spoil it, but it makes less sense than having a museum door opened that way.
Awesome.
Significantly less sense, actually. So let's see. What do we know in here? Carter was dead in here.
Yeah.
Carter is gone from here now.
Right.
That
I
mummy case
knew
is
that.
still open. Nope. We thought maybe there would be a secret passage in this room, but seeing as it opens to the outside... Good show! Good
Nothing.
show.
Inscriptions from the Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything new in here.
No,
It's,
I don't think we necessarily will see anything new in here.
Well, I can't think of anything to do then. I can't
Well,
think of
keep
anything else locked.
Keep in mind that there was a time change,
Yeah.
which means, you know...
So I'm just gonna run around randomly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get going, Laura.
My oracle tells me there are numerous things we could do, but that door is the same as the letterboxed one.
Yeah. Nothing new here. I'm not looking at
No.
Ziggy's head again.
It's fine.
thank
It's
you.
not doing anything new. Have you tried talking to Ziggy's head, by the way?
If I did, I don't remember it.
It doesn't matter. I'll do that in the thread, I'm sure. It just
I-
gives
I'm
you some
sure
little,
just
some
funny.
cute little. You don't feel like talking to Mr. Ziggy right now.
Mhm.
Like that. Mastodon there.
To be fair, I don't. I guess I
No.
could check out the gift shop. Haven't been there in a while.
No, yeah, it's true. Nothing. Or we have not been back there in that time. Well, let's see. Sorry, I'm just consulting my oracle again, as I say.
Nobody here. Yeah, let's go to the gift shop.
Yeah,
that'll
let's
be
do that.
that'll be a
That
thing to
sounds
do.
good.
Maybe I can hide the dagger in amongst the others.
Something I have never done is to try to use the dagger on Wolf. That might be kind of fun if you can find him again.
Oh, ask him about it. Yeah.
Ask him
Or
about it
show
and
it
then
to him.
use it. Yeah, and I'm sure he'll be
Alright,
like,
we'll
"Put
try that
replica
next.
back. Put back the
We'll do
replica.
that next if we can find him again, which
I don't like you.
kind
I'm
of doubt.
German, blah blah blah. So there's a gift shop.
Laura moves at these erratic speeds.
Yeah, I can't quite suss it. She moves in spurts.
Yeah. No
Notice
good
the,
in the gift shop.
No.
I'm really growing concerned that skeleton key might be a misnomer here.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, I'm going to start using it on skeletons.
What?
I was just gonna say that's probably what it's for.
Mm.
Did you know that
Vector's suspiciously quiet after
a,
that comment.
a skeleton key is a key that has been altered in such a way as to bypass the wards placed on a warded lock? Or,
Yes.
Is that a fact?
It is.
What is a warded lock?
That is a type of lock that uses obstructions to prevent the lock from opening unless the correct key is inserted, as it turns out.
Ah, I see.
So, like every
So
lock.
like a lock? Yeah, I don't know. I'm working from the internet here, people.
None of us are locksmiths.
Let's see. During the Middle Ages, they used prolifically on monasteries, where because money and time were not issues, their complexity grew. All had the same inherent problem by removing most parts of the key except the bare minimum to operate the bolt, and so producing a skeleton key. Aha! I see. If you remove most everything from the key, except the very skeleton of the key, then you could operate it by shifting the bolt. So, there you have it.
That. Well, the only one person I kind of know where he might be is Ernie, so let's go in here and find his
Let's go in and
corpse.
see what's going
ask
on.
him about the dagger.
Uh-huh.
You can tell me about the dagger of Amon-Ra.
Hey,
Are you kidding me? I found it! Somebody acknowledge it.
Nope, no one cares.
I found it!
That's one fancy pig sticker. I just showed it to you. I just showed it to you. Why don't you check that back room that used to be locked?
Uh-huh. Am I just supposed to psychically divine that it's unlocked now?
Well, either that or somebody could tell you, I guess. I think you are.
Fine, let's go see a corpse. I'm just assuming I'll see a corpse.
You know. That's
Fun to funny. Become the eternal pessimist.
fair assumption.
To be fair, about half these rooms have corpses or skeletons in
The
them.
word gorilla is sketched on there.
Alright, I'm snaggling this snake oil before anyone can come in and stop
That's
me.
Dr. Moribunds, I see.
Uh-huh.
No relation to Bundafund, of course. Oh, wild dingoes.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
What do you want? Let's cry to dingoes, mate.
Make sure you look at...
Oh.
Oh, hey! Hey, Daisy! I mean, is that yeah, it's Daisy. Hey, Daisy!
I don't have
Inordinately
anything
excited
Daisy
about that
would
ferret.
like.
She furiously flashes.
Oh, man. Is there a
Ooh.
corpse in that box, girl?
Ferret smelled a thing.
Daisy is interested in that trunk right there. Tell you
Yeah.
what.
You know, I haven't saved in a while, and I can't save in this room. Awesome.
Ah,
the
Come
trunk
on,
is
man.
locked.
Andrea
It
Doria.
is a trunk, is all that it is. It's a trunk from the
As-
Andrea Doria.
Scream.
Welp.
Let's go ahead and look and see what's in there.
Flesh eating is in there.
I love this game so much.
You know, I knew
Gotcha!
when
As
I,
soon as I
hadn't
told you.
found that in a while.
Okay, so that is the dumbest thing in the game. I will tell you that. I personally consider that death to be really dumb. When we get to that point again, I will walk you through how to avoid that.
I suppose don't open the chest is an incredibly simplistic way to look
You
at it.
fool. Why would you not open that chest?
I don't know. Well, let's go talk to Olympia about the bloody thing again.
You know, people were asking me at one point if I was going to do a deaths list, and I thought, no, I'll just gently nudge the bro up now and then.
Mhm.
Ugh. Blood? You silly girl. This is not that. This is something else.
Well, I suppose the skeleton key has lived up to its name in that it
Yes,
freed my skeleton from
has,
the
in
rest
fact,
of me.
turn you into a skeleton. Here's another little interesting factoid that you may be interested to know or not. That particular kind of paper cutter with the blade that you pull down like that is in fact known as a guillotine paper cutter. Perhaps suggesting its use?
No.
Or maybe
Perhaps
not.
not.
I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
Alright. So I got the skeleton key. So does finding the skeleton key, is that what determines the door down there to be unlocked? No, because I found it
No.
before. Went down there
Yes.
before.
I'll tell you what
What?
determines the time change to 1 o'clock determines that.
I see.
And rather unfortunately, you turned it to 1 o'clock last time by faffery, by faffing about. So
Yeah.
whether or not there's anything else that would change it to 1 o'clock is an open. Hey, yeah, maybe we
Nope.
maybe nope.
There's too many witnesses.
What is she talking about? It makes no sense to me.
I don't know. Let's go talk to Carrington.
Yeah, okay.
Dr. Carrington, I mean,
Dr. Carrington.
I feel like you're the only one who understands me.
I need to turn to you for advice.
We are both been killed. Man, he's not looking good.
Isn't he? I remember this in particular when I was a kid being a creepy death for me.
Good heavens.
Is that you?
That is. I'll edit that out. Apologies.
No, that's that. Well. No, because then we're all gonna be going, what? And nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, apologies.
No, it's good.
Phone.
My
Yeah.
phone went off in my other co-op LP I'm doing, so that actually works out all right.
Well, I so rarely get phone calls. Is the
I
thing.
messed that up.
Oh, hey, yeah, go on back in there. Did you ever notice that purple book by the phone there?
I think so.
Did you?
I might have just barely missed the hotspot.
Yeah, I think you did.
I must have. I tried to
Phone
click
list.
it. I thought.
Oh,
but...
this room is a pixel hunt and no mistake. So, there's all the wacky numbers. Notice Roberta Williams is in there.
Mm-hmm. Ernie's in there.
I did it. Very nice. Be safe.
Be safe.
You hoser.
You hoser,
as a
you
Canadian,
hoser.
I can appreciate that.
I have no idea who T. Dargan is supposed to be.
Not yet. And
Yes.
Ernie.
Ernie?
I suppose, should I remember these numbers, or at least one of them? BR 1833.
BR 18.
You should call all of them. Oh wait, hang on, you can't.
Tell you what, I am actually going to take a screenshot, so if you want any of them later, I have them available.
Alright.
So.
I don't want to mess around and open too many windows. I've got about 100 programs running as
That's
is.
A good LP takes about 100 programs.
It's true.
Feels
I've
like
got
it
the
does
record red pixels program. I've got the record green pixels program.
So that's a nice little hide spot back there.
Yeah. I can't use the phone though because
It's
I don't know where it's been.
Oh, I thought somebody cut the line earlier.
I think they did. If you examine, I think the phone on the desk itself. I don't.
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
But anyway, the phone was, I think, the first victim of the night.
Yes.
Right.
The phone or Carter? It's hard to say which we couldn't get back
Bum
here. So.
bum bum.
The
Yeah, that's
social
true.
atmosphere.
Series
We
of
need to create a
phone-related
timeline.
crime.
Find out. This is now Laura Bow in the.
Oh,
in the case of the illegal phone tampering.
That obviously takes precedence. I like how.
We all must make sacrifices in the name of national security.
Right. I mean, it's like the phone is disconnected. It's dead, so we can't call the police. But the police are here. They're just useless. Like.
Right.
Right.
Do you
Well,
think,
a policeman is here. I
that's
kind of think a triple murder would warrant more than one policeman and a museum security guard.
The
but
other guy is just
what
too
do I
busy
know?
eating corned beef sandwiches at the speakeasy or whatever.
Yeah.
Shot in
I've
the gutter.
Just thought I'd look over there, and sure
Yeah.
enough, nothing.
Nothing. Very uninteresting. Who
To be
could
fair,
say?
I'm kind of just burning time until we get to one again.
Who can say, as I say, what ancient mysteries are in that Sphinx head?
You can say.
I can say. No ancient mysteries. Zero.
Oh, okay.
That's an
That
ostrich.
is not what a Struthiomimus looks like.
Well, I think even in the 20s they had some Dinobones assembled just totally wrong. I could be
Well, I mean, to be fair, this is the kind of museum that has a crate labeled gorilla
Right.
with that crossed out saying Sasquatch.
they've got a unicorn floating in turpentine or whatever that stuff is.
I
Which
can't
is still
decide if
big.
that makes them a good or a bad museum.
I'm just saying,
It makes them a wizard museum.
Oh.
Lion Decker Museum. Don't
So a very bad museum.
Yes.
don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Don't
That's true.
don't try to sell me a false bill of goods.
Right.
With your
Don't give me a wooden nickel.
or
I
pickled
wasn't planning
unicorn,
on it.
as it were.
The Lion Decker Museum, interestingly, may be referring to the J.C. Lion Decker collection.
Oh,
which is,
something happened.
Oh, what happened?
Oh,
Time to get
well,
a look in this
my
room.
heavens! Look at what's all going on in here. This is absolutely missable, but it's good that you found it.
You think?
Yes.
oh.
Can you imagine why this might be useful later in the game, say?
I also note I can't save, so I'm probably going to die before I leave this room.
Also, yeah, you can notice that. Just in case you wanted to know, go ahead and open that guy. I will tell you, you have found everything of value in the alcohol vats. But notice in 14 there, King Edward of Daventry. They've
Now, we
actually-
went to VAT 13. We found the dagger there.
Yes,
And it did not have warthogs in it.
it did. They were warthogs. They were
No,
warthogs.
they were
in
not.
that-
They were small, round fish. They were like look-downs. That's what was in there.
They looked like piranha to me.
The
but,
only thing that I know that you didn't know was that they were warthogs. And that is what's on the museum registry there.
we were such fools.
Yes, you were.
We were young
Ah,
and hasty.
good find. for looking in that toolbox
yes.
Oh.
I know of a certain wire that I'd like to cut.
there. Do you? Oh, yes. This was
And
the
electrocute
item that
myself.
I knew would rescue the key from the painting, actually.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
really?
Yes, the wire cutters. Because, as Bundafund pointed out, they were it was sort of held to the painting with wires. Were sort of threaded.
Okay.
I think Ernie comes in here eventually.
That's why I'm leaving as little time between clicks as possible.
Yes, I see.
As always, feel free to pause the video.
Grand Falloons, huh?
Yes.
Oh! Discovered! Cheese it.
Oh no, it's E-Leech. Hey, Ernie, don't mind your open toolbox or your snake handling thing there.
Now I just need the snake oil, and then I can wrangle a snake.
Did it turn to 1 o'clock yet? Is that
No.
what that? No, it did not. Interesting. So there's really no telling when Mr. Leech is going to be gone or present from his office.
Yeah.
You might look into saving now, incidentally.
Why?
Well,
You know
just because you.
something I don't know.
Yeah, because you might get
It's
eaten
best
by
practice.
flesh-boring beetles again. That's what happened last time you didn't save.
There was nothing boring about those beetles.
No.
That was funny as hell.
All
All right.
Yeah, all right, no,
that's
good.
my quota.
That was.
I get it.
Thank you.
You sure do, Bundafund.
I am
Sure
apparently
do.
here for the rest of the LP. For
Yeah.
good or bad.
Please trip your
Pride.
Yeah.
I hope they might have rubber handles or something.
Zip zap.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That cheese is so hard to get.
I want that cheese.
You want it so bad.
I am. Oh, time to go get flesh ate.
Oh boy. Now, as promised, I will walk you through that puzzle, and the reason is it is the dumbest thing, is why I will walk you through it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Will we be here all night if you don't? Is that how bad it is?
Not because you won't have everything that you need, but just because you will think, surely there's something else that I have to do.
So you're saying I have everything I need?
You will in this room.
I can
Remember-
save now. I guess because the guy was out.
Weird. I don't
The
get
little
it.
ferret.
No, I cannot determine for the life of me when it lets you say, Beetles know this. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. So go ahead and grab that snake oil.
Okay. Snake all grabbed. Do I
now
need
open
to
that-
free the ferret? No. Hello.
No, you're fine. Open the top drawer of that freezer there.
I thought the ferret came out of there, but I guess not.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't.
Oh,
Now
good.
go ahead and look in there. Yep.
Big old.
Look at it, and
Fat.
look at that. Abscesses that ooze pus running through the decomposed cut of beef. Okay, now go ahead and skeleton key that thing there, that trunk.
skeleton key the
Incidentally,
meat.
I wasn't hungry before, but
Well, right, now that
I
you-
could eat.
Yeah. Could we
No.
take a break? I've got some abscesses I need to chow down on.
Yeah. And then as soon now, quick, throw in the meat. Throw in the meat right now.
I'll throw in that meat.
You throw it in.
I did.
And there you go. The beetles like the meat and they carry it away on their backs.
I've literally never been so proud.
Hey, it's a skeleton. You were right.
I think this is a lot more than the Piltdown Man. They would love it if the Piltdown Man had this many bones.
Yeah.
Just perfectly arranged.
So the
In a steamer trunk from the
the
Andrea Doria.
Dermestidae are a family of Coleoptera called skin beetles. You may also
are
call them larder
related
beetles,
to-
hide, or leather beetles.
Oh, are they related to
I can
dung
finally
beetles?
tell what time it is.
Interestingly, they do in fact use beetles to clean bodies in some places.
Well, this certainly isn't suspicious. The man we thought might be an imposter, who's now dead upstairs, a watch to that man was found on a skeleton secreted away in a trunk down here.
Does anyone, perchance, remember a certain exchange between a one Steve Dorian and a Dr. Archibald Carrington when they were coming off of the Andrea Doria?
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to remember
so
that?
long ago.
It was so long ago. Steve says,
Yeah.
"Gosh, Mr. Carrington, this trunk sure is heavy and it smells
Yes,
funny too. What's in
exactly.
it?" And he says, "Don't you worry, lad." So I can only say,
Right. We haven't seen Dorian in a while. I
No.
also note that the rather bone-obsessed Dr. Miklos was in here not long
Yes.
ago. Oop. Hang on, everybody. It's eavesdropping time.
Oh boy.
One of these days, I'm going to set off an eavesdropping triggered trap. I just know it. Only goes off when a glass
Just
ring
an
is pressed
arquebus
against the
blasts you
door.
through the door.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, surprise, it's Yvette being salacious again.
Yes. This may throw some light on an earlier conversation where she offered to give Mr. Najir a tour of the Eiffel Tower. On the other hand, the purpose behind that conversation may already have been sort of evident. So Ice Pick, that's new.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie Leach always pays his debts. That's his family motto, the Leaches.
It's in Latin on their coat of arms.
Yes. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of the word leech, is somebody who pays his debts.
As opposed to us, we have seen so many things we weren't supposed to see.
Right.
Oh.
So, hooray.
All right. Always the
Barge in.
post-eavesdropping barge in.
Barge right on in. Do it. Notice the just excruciatingly slow whatever this is.
That's
she's
new.
She's a robot. Yeah. You're just, Yvette.
Scray.
Interestingly, I can confirm this through a playthrough I did. Even if you have never observed Yvette being with somebody else, Laura makes that face. So the game just assumes by this point that you found out about Yvette, which, to be fair, it's sort of hard not to.
I'd like to see a no Yvette run. Maybe put that through after the pro run.
Where you just go to the end like, what a nice young lady.
Right. Something's happening. Oh, it's the Beatles. Stay away from those. It looks like meat being carried by bugs. Yes, that's true.
Yes, well, it
I kind of wish we had the voice on so I could hear the sonorous British narrator say that.
If we had the sound on, that little noise I made earlier, it's like drums and a little fife tune plays every time they come through. It's just a little military march.
Yeah.
Do you remember how I said earlier that this game struggles from an inconsistent tone? As in,
yeah.
I
have a vague memory.
We find lots o' bodies, and then,
right.
And then a cameo, basically, from the Ant Army from King's Quest V.
Right. Yes.
All right, Snake.
Yeah, that happens.
Man, see if we can do
don't
this
catch
without
that.
dying.
All right.
Let's rub snake oil all over me. That worked.
You put that snake.
All right. Now let's use this. Good. All right. We're ready to touch the snake.
All right. Let's touch it.
Let's not touch it.
So. Look at how much hate is in that little thing.
I know. It won't let me save, so I'm going to run out here and save, just so we don't waste any more time when I invariably bungle this 3 or 4 times.
Do you think... maybe I'm wrong about this. Do snakes walk around with their fangs just hanging out of their mouth like that?
Oh, yes. Just constantly.
Only if they are, literally Voldemort.
Right. Because I had some idea about, like, retractable fangs or,
So I can't save in any room.
Wow, that's comforting.
Oh, it's back. I can save now. Whatever.
I've told you guys, I have no idea when you can and cannot save. It seems utterly random to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why? That's true. Why indeed?
Okay, so.
Boom, back in the room.
Bottle feels oily. Good. Do I use it on that snake lasso? No. Snake lasso on that. Do you use the snake oil on the snake? Surely not. Surely we'd use the lasso on the snake. Let's try to oil the snake.
Alright, sure.
Serves no practical purpose. I can't oil myself.
Yeah.
Do I just use the lasso directly? What's all the point of the oil if that's what I do? If I do this, the snake's just gonna murder me. Yeah. Can't do it.
No.
Okay, I've tried the oil.
I don't know why you're bugging about that snake so much.
I want to kill it. That's
That
what I'm
snake's
bugging
fine,
it about.
I know that-
I've got
that
2
snake's
snake murdering tools in my
Well,
pockets
3 if you
and
consider
a
the
live
dagger.
snake. You know, Laura probably couldn't hold the thing from the front end
No, I'm sure that's true.
before getting it
She's-
wrong.
She's losing a little blood every time she shows it to someone.
Yeah.
Cutting her palms open.
Oh, here we go.
Could you do it?
Yeah.
Alright! Prepare to be amazed and astounded by the results of this.
This is kind of I guess this is where we fell to our death. No, we got eaten by bats.
Yes,
How
we
much?
were eaten by
Let's see if
bats.
we see any bats.
No,
There were
of
no
course
bats.
Not. There's
There
no
were no
bats.
bats. Well, here we
Yep.
are.
There we go.
Great.
You can't go back that way, incidentally. So
I can or can't.
you cannot. No.
Yeah. Mystery solved,
Congratulations!
ladies and gentlemen. See you next LP.
Laura and the mystery of where does that tunnel go?
Uh-huh.
You know, this is actually appropriate to the topic for once.
Hey, all right.
But when I was younger, much younger, many years ago, I actually had the opportunity to go inside of one of the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Did you?
I did, yes.
Oh, cool.
The Pyramid of Khephren, the second one,
Wow.
middle-sized one.
Okay.
But that passage that Laura walked down was reasonably accurate.
Really?
To what you'd find inside of it, because it's basically a solid stone structure
Okay.
with chambers carved out of it, and so you know it's heading down into the pyramid is an incredibly steep, like
Wow.
1 meter square sandstone passage, leading into a very tall, burial chamber where you find the sarcophagus,
Right.
and of course. Khephren has graffiti left by Italian archaeologists.
Really?
I swear these letters are, 4 feet tall, and it's just this Italian guy's name was here, pretty much.
No way.
Pretty
That's
much,
awesome.
you know?
That is
It's-
the best. So, historical realism. Now, so obviously my first question is, were there carnivorous bats that would flock to you if you didn't have a lantern on?
Well, luckily, Egypt at the time being a fairly stable Middle Eastern country with
Sure.
a strong tourism industry, took measures to ensure that nobody got, devoured
Right.
by carnivorous bats.
I see.
So I'm not saying that it's never happened.
Right. But not...
But my experience was pleasant and mostly bat-free.
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Well, that is fascinating. There is, of course, the open possibility that instead of bats, that was actually grus in there, and Laura just doesn't have enough know-how to
That's true.
diagnose gru-ness.
The worst part of a gru is if you get killed by one, you have nobody to blame but yourself.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. Is there
Or
a torch or a match in your...
Etc. There's
Ladies and gentlemen.
all that historical realism is great, except for the fact that this is the Leyendecker Museum, not
Yes.
the pyramids of
Right.
Look,
Giza.
man, you know that... Oh, well, hello,
Oh,
Countess.
whoop, sorry. I guess Laura decided that was a down click. I've been struggling to click at the exact edges of the screen the whole
Right.
darn game, and this time Laura decided.
Oh, this way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, hello, Countess.
Get over there,
I'm not
see?
saying necessarily.
Case in
right.
point.
Oh,
What
you
are
can
you
just
doing?
mess around for years, and she just doesn't know what she's doing.
I found some
Jowls.
snake oil. I
Hey,
found
Countess.
a snake lasso, Countess.
Hey, Countess.
Oh,
So the Countess was dating Carrington.
oh yeah. I was just wanting to ask her about snake stuff first.
I know you were. Why don't we?
Eek. Accent completely gone.
Yes.
Here now, where'd you get your mitts on that, eh?
Right, you wanker!
Notice,
Get that watch in it.
notice Laura changing from shrinking reporter to just, oh, are you always this upset?
Uh-huh.
Are you always this upset, Candace? I'm sure, but you know.
And she is just as suspicious as could be.
She could not be more suspicious unless she was dripping with blood and had a skull necklace.
Yep.
So, Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton, ladies and gentlemen. To be fair, Yvette's also pretty high up there on the list of suspects. Let's see, who have we got now? We've got, well...
The ones who are left alive, Yvette, Wolf, O'Reilly,
Yvette
Ernie
is
Leach,
suspicious
the Countess,
because she's got
and
her...
both Egyptians.
Right. The Egyptians are suspicious because they're Egyptian and they've got some sort of secret, which Yvette knows about. Carrington is suspicious because he's probably not Carrington.
I'm going to keep pushing this in order to make a body fall out of his mouth.
One of these days.
Dad,
Look, you never know when a body is
Mhm.
just going to come out of there. And it's going to be hilarious and horrific.
I hope so.
I would be surprised if we finished this game and nobody came out of that T-Rex, is all I'm going to try to say.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I was surprised by getting shocked by that electrical wire and getting the key off of the painting with the dagger, so I may not be the best judge of what is or is not surprising.
Oh, you not getting away from me, Tubbs.
Oh, hey!
I gotta
What's
ask
up,
you about
Tubbs?
this pocket watch.
Now, you can probably follow him if he gets into the next room, but...
No, we gotta ask him about a certain pointy object.
Yes. I would happily find the man who stole it.
I'm not sure that's, Dadgummit. Get over there, Laura. Okay.
She's just fumbling with herself, like, do I look? Do I walk? Then he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, no. there he
It
is.
does serve a practical purpose. Laura, stab him. Stab him in the back.
So,
Gummit.
the Egyptians, I've been less suspicious just by dint of not being featured as much. They've just been sort of in the background.
Yeah.
Same with O'Reilly, same with Steve, same with...
We're still 15 or 30 minutes away from Olympia's meeting in the,
in
Wolf's.
armor... In Wolf's... what am I say?
You know, I just had a thought, and
What
this
was
may be... But we now have two ways downstairs.
We do, yes.
The
The Thinker.
bust of the Thinker and the associated passage, and the secret passage in Olympia's office. And I was just wondering, what if pulling this bust does something besides open this that we need to get downstairs to look at?
A very
So-
interesting thought.
If nothing else, we can get ourselves trapped in the basement forever.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
might
for
happen.
pity's sake, please save.
This is a Sierra game after all, so, you know,
Beg of you.
save
It is-
early and often.
Not outside the realm of possibility that the game will either be broken or crash outright.
Right.
Right.
With
This
that
is
with
a
that
no
lovely
save.
oops, you did something we weren't expecting message.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Dadgummit, it's a no saving zone again.
Welcome to No Save Island.
They're wise to our tricks.
Hate no save island.
I hate No Save Island. I do.
So I found at least one good clue with the pocket watch on the Countess.
My goodness. Yes. Yes, the Countess appeared to know very much what was going on. Or at least she was terrified seeing the pocket watch of Archibald Carrington III.
Uh-huh.
And we know that her previous husband died under, shall we say, mysterious
Oh,
circumstances.
thank goodness. Mm-hmm.
Hey, there we go. The saving gods have finally decided to smile on us, I guess.
It's
I
fantastic.
don't
She's
know.
like Eliza Doolittle meets Mata Hari.
Yeah, she's see something. All right.
All right. Gotta remember to crank my lantern every time we go down here. Not in front of the witnesses. Okay, good.
Right.
Don't crank your lantern in front of the witnesses.
Skippy!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's good.
One per session. Please, just give me one per session.
Yes, your quota. Interestingly, seeing as this is a Rumpkoff coil lantern, that means it is a spark transmitters. It's an induction coil. So, I guess just cranking it probably would be enough to light the thing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to run out of oil, is I guess what I'm saying.
Don't see any obvious changes so far. Let's see what happens if we try to go back up the stairs where it's blocked. Oh, it's just open.
Where it's blocked, you say?
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, so much for that idea, I guess.
Yeah, I encouraged you, but nothing is different.
I figured.
Because I was being encouraging and not mysterious.
Exactly.
And yeah.
Although, points for lateral thinking, I would say.
Yeah. And
well,
this game
we
does
are
encourage...
pushing up on an hour 10 here. I don't know if you've got something you're waiting for.
Well, we are also pushing right up against the end of the chapter. So,
okay.
I think...
Do I need to wait for more time to pass? I think we got 15 more minutes before the meeting.
I'm just sort of scared. Oh, wait. If we have 15 minutes before the meeting, that means we should be able to go and over here. Is it 12:45 right now, or 1:45 right now? Is that what time it is?
It's 1:30.
1:30, I see.
I think. Pretty sure. I was just in Wolf's office, and there was nothing in there.
I see. Why don't... Okay. See if Yvette and Ernie are still in their
When in doubt, do the most socially awkward thing.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, like I say, there's not much more that needs to happen before the next act. So, which interestingly, the next act is maybe a third the size of this one. So it is tiny.
Door's locked.
Okay, that's fine. The one thing I will suggest now is going... Check out that... Look at... Yeah, that's fine. Maybe see if we can go to the armor exhibit real quick.
Armor room again?
Yeah.
I was just there with following Dr. Tut around.
Did you try to hide yourself in the armor room?
I don't think I did.
Because I will
recently.
There's no reason to keep this from you because I think it's just the detail we got wrong. That is where Wolf and Olympia are meeting. It's the armor room at 2 o'clock. So
maybe I misread it or was distracted by all the times I was dying.
I'm pretty happy about that.
I know you are.
I am unabashedly gleeful, I will say. All right.
This way, I'm actually learning my way around at last.
Yeah. It takes a while, certainly. And there's still sometimes that I'll want to get to like the head exhibit or something like that. No, Laura, just go underneath the skull, Laura.
Oh, missed it.
Did you? Ah,
yep.
Boo. Oh, well.
Just by inches. I really want to reload and see what it was.
Do you? That's fine.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, go for it. I'll permit it.
Good, because
it's happening
actually
anyway.
Stop me.
Well, I could edit it out of the thing, I guess. Of course,
and then I would release it after all.
Right, your next post on the thread.
Who's that? Oh, it's just Countess. I've had quite enough of her.
Yeah, no, she's this weird mix of like you really push to know things sometimes, and then sometimes you just don't. Once you've pushed once, you're just like, well, have a good time.
Right.
You're made suspicious by this pocket watch, eh? Oh well.
What a cunning disguise.
Hey, there's 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah, goose step.
You know it.
What you doing?
You step right on in there.
Well, those are the people we were expecting.
Yes? I like how Wolf is staring right at you and sees nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Character development. Now we know that Olympia likes scars and creepy things.
I'm looking at his face and I don't see very many scars.
Maybe look at the left-hand side. Is that maybe one right? Very edgy.
Maybe.
See what I'm talking about right there? Yeah, that guy. A little S-shaped thing.
Why did you ask to meet him here if you wanted to immediately repair somewhere less public?
Well, so they could have this little gem at the end.
Uh-huh.
I really don't think he's going to be running this museum.
He's not qualified to run a museum.
He's not qualified for his current job.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a little, maybe Olympia wants to get Wolf running things. Remember how we talked about that long con with Wolf?
Oh no! Yeah!
Yes! Oh quick!
Asking about the bone.
Ask her about that bone.
Validation.
Drum roll.
Garbage.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Absolute trite garbage.
We'll
follow her on out there
the payoff is worth it.
and see if you can find anything else.
I want to ask you about this dagger.
Oh no!
Excuse me, Mr. Leech, the dagger.
Not even a little bit scared anymore. So hey,
saves you from much embarrassment. Yes, good job, Laura. I like how they actually have that as a hot spot. I was just clicking on his shirt pocket.
Nope, suspenders.
Appears to be clinging somewhat to Ernie's chest. Interesting.
It is interesting. I'm interested by
like
it.
an ad for menswear. Laura.
Shut up.
Just, yes, please. Shut up. Dark and damp looking. Walking around in the garden or something, huh? Or just in the corpse pile.
Right.
How did you get up there?
Climbed. Somebody... the only answer is someone flung him there, but why? Why on
how?
Earth?
We didn't meet him. He's clinging, so was he wet? Seems dark and damp looking. I guess he was wet. Alright, let's bust out our...
That's a good
magnifying
idea.
glass here.
No,
Reek of alcohol or something similarly chemical. So he drowned in the alcohol tank. So I was right! Someone did die in there.
Yes! You
was
never find
a
it.
lot dumber than I would ever have expected.
Imagine the psychology of like, okay, he's dead, he's in these alcohol tanks. Better move him to the Mastodon.
You had to haul him up the stairs.
Yeah.
And through the painting room.
And he smells like anything. So.
He smells like dead man soaked in alcohol.
Right. Welp. There's it's as if he took a swim in bathtub gin.
Do notice a faint odor, not immediately identifiable. Is that different from the, reeking of alcohol that the rest of him does?
I sure don't know.
Maybe he gets more identifiable the closer you get to his shoes.
Could be.
Sweat shoe
She's
polish
just sniffing
and
him
alcohol.
from head to toe, like
right.
That is true. Overpowering sweat, shoe polish, and alcohol smell. Smell that is noticeable. Something reek of alcohol or something. Reek. That's pretty good. I'm not sure.
Dry cleaning fluid or something.
Yeah. Okay. So
then...
he drowned in the alcohol tanks, and we found. I'm not seeing anything else. We found the animal fibers.
Just to sort of prove that he drowned in there.
Odd-looking hairs, possibly from some kind of animal. Now we need to go down there and look for animals that might have hair, like half of them.
Like warthogs.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's mess up the crime scene a bit more.
Depending on which one he drowned in, that might be King Graham or King Alexander of Daventry. Yeah, stab him with the dagger. Good.
Nothing. Let's see. Plant some more clues. Okay. I can't think of much else to do. Let's cover him in snake oil.
Right. Why wouldn't we do that?
He's not oily enough. It is an ad for menswear, after all.
Get out of here. Get out.
We spent half an hour looking at that.
Yes, we did.
No, 15 minutes. Excuse
We
me,
probably did,
Dr. Miklos.
literally.
Dr. Miklos, a moment of your time, please.
Dr. Miklos.
Do you,
What do you think about urns? What do you think about Lychee there?
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the dagger of Amon Ra?
Yeah, I guess it does make a good exhibit. Thanks. Thanks, lady.
Well,
all right. Well,
I'm satisfied.
She is getting creepier as the night goes on. I will say that.
Is she?
Well, she started off
She
just
was
being
pretty
like
creepy to
blood
begin
and
with.
death, and now she's like mentioning weapons and wanting to get people out of the way.
Uh-huh. Things are not looking good for our corrupt policeman.
No, it's true.
And I'm just gonna say that what you would preserve things in would almost certainly be not the same sort of alcohol. It would be
Right.
methanol.
I don't think it. Ernie Leach has been murdered.
And he's dead. As Dr. Olympia Miklos, who's standing right there,
Right.
might
could
have
also
mentioned.
attested. Yes, that's what it is, Wolf.
No, I wasn't the first one to find it.
This little drama plays out a few times.
Mm-hmm.
The Mastodon room, you know, the one that you can see from here because there's no door in between here and there. Just an open doorway.
Right. And I guess I'm going to go run off to Yvette's office?
Sure, why not?
Whatever, sure.
Act 4!
Actually, if I have my druthers, we're going to the alcohol room, but
Yeah. Nope, it's the
I don't know what
Museum of
Laura's
the
doing.
Dead.
I'm doing a fine job. That sure doesn't sound like the "you found all the clues" message.
It's not the worst. It's
Well,
sure not
yeah,
the
I
worst
found the
message.
dagger.
Yeah,
That
you did
alone
find
ought
the
to count for some points.
dagger. It's true.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Let's pick it up next time, I guess.
let's us do that.
The
Thanks-
alcohol. Someone's
thanks both
also
of you.
moved the head.
Yeah.
Well,
Was it you? Did you?
I don't remember if I had left it. No, because I came up there and ran to the armor room.
I like how the statue still reminds you of Steve, even though you haven't seen him in ever.
Right.
You like kissed him 5 hours ago, and then 7 people died.
Mm-hmm. Well, it reminds me of him because it's a sculpture.
Right.
And he's a sculptor, and I haven't forgotten that, and it's probably pertinent.
He is a
Well,
sculptor. That is Britain.
Let's
All right, yep.
wrap it up before I find anyone else dead.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too hard to do. That's most of the game done there. So,
Is it?
yeah.
I guess it would be. There's not many
There's
people
not.
left to die.
No, there's not that many.
Who's left? Miklos, both Egyptians, Countess, both security types, and me.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting one? Steve. Forgetting
Steve.
Steve. Always forgetting Steve.
So
easy
get
to
your bets
forget.
into the Deadpool, people.
Yeah,
that's right.
Who's gonna die next?
Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna not?
I know who I want to die.
Who do you want to die?
Well, all
Is
of
it-
them, but
is
most
it Yvette?
the Countess. Yes, and Yvette. Man, it's a tie for the Yvette and the Countess.
Yeah, I bet.